I'm bringing you lights, camera, and action. A brand new show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Awaz Entertainment. Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Kubra Ali, your host for tonight for my show Lights, Camera, and Action. I hope you all are enjoying fall. So as usual, as you know, every week I have a guest sitting with me. So tonight I have a very interesting guest who is a realtor. So let me welcome Mr. Abdul Minhas.
Thank you for having me. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
And thank you very much. It's my pleasure to have you tonight in my show. Yes. So tell me about yourself. Where are you from and when did you come to Canada?
Well, I'm originally from Pakistan and I came to Canada in 1998. My parents immigrated here. My dad got a job here and then he
That's a long time ago.
It is, yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And any plans for fall? Any plans you're gonna go somewhere?
Let's see about the vacation, but just winter shopping, I guess. Just getting some jackets and scarves and stuff. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So as a profession, you're a realtor.
Yes.
So can you tell me, like, are you a part-time realtor or full-time?
I am a full-time realtor.
You're a full-time realtor. And do you work primarily with buyers or sellers?
I work with buyers, I work with sellers, I work with investors, all types.
Pretty much, yeah. So you're a full-time realtor.
Full-time,
so
yeah, pretty much.
And what are your hours of availability?
I'm actually available 24/7. To be honest, I'm actually pretty active in that aspect. My phone's always with me, even when I'm sleeping on my bed. I always have my
even
phone
if in midnight anybody calls you, like, we need this house, so you're already set.
Anytime. I'm always available for my clients.
That's so nice. And what types of properties have you sold lately?
I've sold a couple homes in Mississauga. That's where my office is as well. So.
Oh, your office is in Mississauga?
It's in Mississauga, okay. Yes. It's on Ontario and Burnham Thorpe. So Remax Realty 1. And I'm just in the middle of doing a commercial barbershop as well. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I do residential and commercial.
Speak something about it?
Sure. Yeah, so basically this, my barber that I used to go to, right, on Ontario and Burnham Thorpe, he closed down, and now the other barber that I went to, the new barber who's down the street, so just in conversation, he said he needs a new shop. He's looking for a new shop. He's looking to expand. And then I told him about this opportunity. And so a couple of days ago, it was the showing, and he liked it, and hopefully everything is going to go through.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's absolutely nice.
Help them out in that aspect. Yeah.
And okay, for your clients, like, how quickly you arrange to view a home? If any of your clients want to see,
I will try to do it as fast as possible. If they like something, they give me a call. I'll just the first available time that I can.
You can, ASAP. Oh, nice. Okay. And how long do you usually work with buyers from first viewing to closing?
Well, it totally depends on the situation, right?
Okay.
Sometimes it can be done in a couple of weeks. Sometimes it can take up to a month.
And also, I think it depends on the market, how it is, right? How fast it is, I feel.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yeah, okay. And how do you help buyers stand out?
Well, first of all, just the fact that they're with the Remax agent, that's self-explanatory, I would say.
Yeah.
And I just give them my full attention. I give them my full energy, and I just make sure their questions are answered. Everything is prompt, and they leave happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Nice. And what price would you recommend if a seller is in a rush to sell and if timing were not an issue?
Well, again, that's totally unique on the situation. But
everything's on the situation.
Yeah, so I would just, like I said, whatever the buyer's comfortable with and whatever is the realistic market value. And if we come to an agreement, then we'll go from there. So,
okay. Yeah. And what is your marketing game plan?
My marketing game plan?
Yeah.
So first of all, again, just we use the Remax network. We have hundreds and thousands of agents. It's the biggest platform, real estate platform in the world. So we're going to utilize that. We're going to use our CRM software to send emails, phone, text to everybody. We're going to fully use our social media platform. We have a YouTube channel. We use Instagram, Facebook, emails,
Everything.
our website, everything. So yeah, we get your property out there. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
And how would you help your client navigate a potential bidding war?
Well, we're fortunately out of that situation at the moment. As you know, there aren't many bidding wars, but previously there were.
They were, yes.
And at that time, I would just say, I would show them a property, and if they like something, we would just get an offer in right away as soon as possible, and hopefully it gets through. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. And what is your availability for getting out to showings quickly?
I'm available very quickly. Like I said, I'm very on top of things, very quick, and my phone's always in my hands. So
how will you determine what homes may match your buyers' wants and needs?
So if you, when I first meet them, obviously we're gonna have an initial consultation.
Okay.
We're gonna sit down. I'm gonna see what their needs are, and then we're gonna go accordingly to that.
Okay, and you send them the properties to see?
Yes. Okay. I'll send them whatever they need. They can also go on realtor.com, and then whatever they like, whatever I send them, and we can go from there.
All right. Yeah. And during the buying process, how often you keep in contact with your client?
Oh, through the whole process, always. Yeah, if they have any questions, any updates, anything, I'm very prompt with that. I don't want any surprises, and I always tell them what to expect, and I'm very quick with that.
Nice. So what should a buyer look for when touring houses?
Well, firstly, whatever their main demands are, right? I guess if those are met, and then they just, they can see in the house what they like and what they don't like, and if they want to move forward or they want to see another property, it totally depends on the situation. So,
okay. Yeah. And what expenses should a buyer expect after buying a home?
After buying a home, well, you got to factor in closing costs, okay? And then closing costs, moving costs, and then the commission, I guess you can count that in as well. And then just the furnishings and stuff for the house.
Okay. So can you explain me home buying process?
Home buying process. Okay, so say you're the buyer. You're going to contact me. We're going to have an initial consultation.
Okay.
And then you tell me what you want. What are your preferences in terms of like price and geographical area and whatever else your preferences are, okay? Then after that, I'll find whatever matches your criteria. I'll send you some listings. You can see them, which ones you like. And then after you pick that, we can go view the home. If you like the first one or you like the second one, whichever one you prefer, you like the third one, that depends on the situation, right? So if you like something, then we put in an offer. And hopefully if that offer goes through, then the paperwork starts, and then,
Okay, nice.
Move on from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what tactics you use when selling a home?
What tactics? Okay, so the number one thing is the exposure, right? Social media exposure. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, websites, our CRM software. We'll have an open house. We'll put as much signs as we can in the neighborhood, so like we get the most exposure. So yeah.
Okay, and what about if there is a selling of a home?
Okay.
And do you ask your clients to change the area or, for furnishings? Like a lot of people have a lot of furniture. So do you ask them to shed some out? Or, there's...
Yes, definitely. Yeah, just I definitely tell them to just do a little bit of like just the lighting, and then obviously a little bit less decluttering well. And then just a little bit of staging, and just your product has to look nice, right?
So do you do the staging as well?
We do actually, yes, we do offer in-home staging services as well.
So can you explain why is it so difficult to afford property in Toronto these days?
Well, as you know, Toronto is a world-class city.
Yes.
It's a very big growing metropolitan. Like we're getting close to like New York, Tokyo, and some of the other international cities, right? So, and that obviously makes it an immigration hub as well.
Right.
So there's thousands, if not millions, of immigrants coming into Toronto, right? And unfortunately, the housing demand is not meeting the supply. Okay.
So can you explain me why is it so difficult to afford properties in Toronto these days?
Well, you see, Toronto it's a world-class city, right? It's an international metropolitan, like we're getting close to New York and Tokyo and all these other cities, right? So there's a lot of immigrants coming in, and unfortunately, the demand for housing is not meeting the current supply, and there's a continuing gap.
Okay.
And then on top of that, the pandemic and the low interest rates, so that just made things go out of control, right? But to be that is getting a little better now, obviously. So the prices are dropping now, or they have already dropped, and they're dropping more. So that's definitely this is a good time to buy right now, I would say.
Okay. And which areas usually you help buyers find home?
Which areas? That totally depends on the buyer, right? Everybody has their preferences. So we sit down and we go over all of that.
It depends on the buyer's preferences.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. And how do you help your clients sell or buy a home in a competitive market?
Well, we're not really in that much of a competitive market as it was. Things are not that crazy as they were before, but we just make sure we're just very quick and prompt with everything. We find what they want, and then we get the ball rolling really quick, get the offer in quick, and we just secure a deal.
Okay, and how do you set realistic expectations for our clients?
So I'm very straightforward. I tell them everything up front. There's no surprises with me.
Okay.
So they just know the whole process from the beginning to the end. They know what to expect. And like, for example, even if they put in an offer, I will tell them that it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get accepted.
Okay.
There might be a counter offer. So just be ready for any situation.
So you have to talk all honestly.
Yes,
everything.
exactly. That's
clear.
the main thing.
Yeah. So are real estate agents' fees included in closing costs?
No, they're not in the closing costs, I would say. It's just in the price of the home. So it's whatever the price of the home is, we get a portion of that.
Okay, it depends. Okay, and do you advertise your client's house for sale, or?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. So it was nice talking to you. We'll take a short break. And so let's take a short break and we'll get back with you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back after the break. So let us continue talking with Abdul. Hello, welcome back, Abdul Minhas.
Yeah.
So tell me, what are your opinions on the market these days?
Well, I would say it's definitely a buyer's market right now. The whole frenzy couple months back is over, and now things have obviously cooled down. But I would say whatever the crazy prices were a couple of months ago, like say if something, I'll say for example, if it was $100, it was selling for $150. That's just an example, right? But now it's back at 100. So I would say that prices have just come back to what they were, like what they would have been. It's not, everything's not overpriced as it was before,
so it's a little affordable.
Little bit more affordable, and I would say it's so less bidding wars, obviously, and less. It's definitely more of a buyer's market right now.
But what about interest rates, which are so high?
Yes, interest rates. Yes, that's definitely a little bit of a negative factor, but I feel like there's already been 4 hikes and people are kind of getting used to it now. So it's just a little bit, the market is plateauing now. So I would say that basically like this is a good time to buy right now because of that factor. And just the fact that, so the government of Canada just announced by 2041, they want to increase the population to 47.5 million.
Wow, okay.
So, and if you know already, we have a very big housing crisis in Canada.
I know.
So yeah, we need about 3 million homes every year, and the most we can do is about 400,000. So there's a very big gap, and there's more immigrants coming in. It's gonna get much worse. And right now, if you're a smart buyer, prices are low right now. So this would be a good time to buy again before things start picking up again.
You never know what will happen during the winter.
Yes, that too. And then there might be sales might start picking up, and then more bidding wars and stuff. So why not buy now when prices are
You think buying now will be better for the people who want to buy a house right now?
Yes, and this is the time you'll get the best deal, best price right now.
Is it same for the sellers as well?
Sellers, I would say it depends. It depends how depends on their situation if they want to sell or not. So
do you advertise your client's house for sale?
Yes. I actually, that's one of my main. I go very. I put a lot of attention into advertising. Like I said, just off the bat, the Remax billboard for sale sign, just that people know right there that it's with Remax. That's definitely a positive point. And then just the full social media exposure, right? We put it on YouTube, we put signage everywhere, we send emails, text messages to other agents, to potential buyers, and we just use all our social media platforms to get full exposure.
Okay, and do you have weekly open houses, or do you conduct the open house yourself?
Yes. I definitely do. When the situation needs, I definitely do conduct open houses. It's a great opportunity to meet clients face to face, and sometimes, if we're lucky, sometimes a deal gets done
right away, right?
Right away.
Yeah.
So that's one added benefit to that. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
And are there any future developments you want to talk about today with us?
Yeah, sure. So basically, first, I want to tell you the advantages of getting pre-construction, like even especially right now at this time, right? So, interest rates are very high. Some people don't get approved for a mortgage and stuff like that, right? So some of the advantages I would say of pre-construction is that, first of all, you get an easy deposit structure. So you don't have to pay the full deposit right away. It's usually broken down. Okay. And you can make just partial payments towards the deposit, right? That's one benefit. And then after the closing, if it's a condominium, it's usually like 4 to 5 years. And if it's a townhouse or a home, it's usually 2 years, sometimes 3. Okay. So you don't really have to pay any mortgage off the bat. You just put in your deposit, the initial deposit, right? And usually it appreciates, and you just make your money from there. And so you don't have to worry about paying bills, no mortgage, anything. Right. And it's good. It's a good in terms of investment.
So would you like to talk about the pre-construction properties?
Yeah, so like I said, this would definitely be a good time to get pre-construction as well. You should take advantage of the low prices right now. Okay. And the other thing is, one advantage right now, interest rates are very high. So if you get something in pre-construction right now, you get the low prices, and you don't have to pay mortgage right away, right? If the closing's in 2, 3, 4 years, you worry about the mortgage then.
I know, you still have time to pay.
Exactly. Yeah. And hopefully by then the interest rate gets a little bit lower, and the mortgage is a little bit easier for people.
Yeah, for you. So how many years it takes for the pre-construction, approximately?
Well, that depends, right? So for condominium buildings, it usually takes between like 4, 5, 6 years. Okay. It depends on the builder and just different situations. And then for houses, it can take somewhere between 1.5 years, 2 years, 3 years.
Oh, so the houses are lesser than the condos?
Yes, exactly, yeah. So the time to build is obviously a little bit faster for houses, right, as compared to buildings.
Okay, so you help your buyers buy a condo as well?
Yes. I'm like I said, our office is in Square One. Okay. So we're right in the hub of all the condos.
I know. And they're all condos over there.
Yes, exactly. So and they're making the LRT train, and that location is very central as well, right? So. And they're also developing the whole neighborhood, all of Square One. They're just whatever the old area was, like the Cooksville area, they're going to redevelop the whole neighborhood, put new buildings. There are going to be about 20, 30 new buildings. So definitely.
Nice. And do you have a website?
Yes, I do. My website is www.abdulminhas.com.
Okay. And what is the best way to reach you?
You can call me. You can call me anytime. You can go on my website. You can email me. My email is minhasabdul@live.com. And that's...
and also call you.
And call me anytime, Okay. You can call me on my office line or my personal line.
So what qualities and certifications set you apart from other agents?
Well, I would say I'm young and energetic. My communication skills definitely help. I have very good relationship with builders. So I usually get the best deal possible, and I get whatever perks are available. And one other advantage, I would say, I have a paralegal background. Okay. So I'm professionally trained in negotiation. So,
okay, nice. I think that our audience will love to hear that.
Yes. That's definitely, that usually helps. And just the fact that I'm very passionate about what I do, and I care about my clients a lot, and I'm just very on top of things and very quick with things. I move really fast. When I know my clients, when they want something, I'm usually pretty quick with that. So
okay,
yeah.
nice. And so do you have any other professions, or if you have, what is it, or this is the only one full-time you're doing?
Yeah, so I'm doing real estate full-time. I'm a paralegal as well.
Okay.
And so before this, I was a pre-law student, and but I got into real estate and I love it so much, and it's a passion of mine, so I decided to pursue this full-time.
Nice. So, yeah. And apart from your work, what are your other interests?
I like spending time with my family, going on walks, and honestly, like, I know it's a career, but honestly, real estate is actually one of my main passions. So
nice.
I also like.
That's fun, actually, right? Yeah. Looking for houses. So would you like to talk about your future projects?
Yeah. So like I said, our office is in Square One, so we mainly focus in that area. So it's a very centralized area, close to a lot of highways, the Square One shopping center. Hospital is close by, and
that's a really nice area.
It's a very nice area, yeah. And then the LRT project should be done in a couple of years. So the whole area is very nice, Square One, and Port Credit is really nice as well.
Heard about it, yes.
And then just in the middle, like the Cooksville area, it's a little bit older. It's not as nice, you can say, as the other neighborhoods. Okay. So now the government, they're planning to revitalize the whole neighborhood. They're gonna make a lot more buildings, a lot more developments. It's gonna be like the downtown of Toronto. So there's a lot of new projects. For example, like even EX3 and EX3, EX2, EX1. Those are right in Square One. And there was recently the Exchange District Residence, which is a hotel and a condominium type of structure. And there's also M City as well. There's new phases of M City launching as well. So that's a very big project from Rogers. There's about 9 buildings they're gonna make.
Oh, nice.
One is almost complete, and the second one, it's almost complete as well. So there's
total 9.
There's a total of 9
just second
buildings.
Is completed.
Yes, and they're very visually appealing, very tall buildings, zigzag formation. And there's actually a lot more projects as well. So there's Lakeview DXE Club. So this is going to be a new project by Lakeshore and Dixie.
Okay.
Right by the water. It's going to be very nice. So that's you can contact me for that if you're interested.
Okay, nice.
And there's also Voya Art Residence, and then even for Exchange District, like I said, there's still units available. And if even beyond Mississauga, if you need anything in Barrie, Ancaster,
that's also you'll help with.
Anything, yes. Our brokerage is very up to date with all the newest launches and all the old launches. So that's definitely we can help you out with.
Oh,
that
nice.
Right
So only in the GTA or outside as well you help the clients with?
No, everywhere. So
everywhere.
Like I said, right, from Barrie to Niagara Falls, Brantford, Ancaster.
How about the other cities like Ottawa, Vancouver, or something like that?
Yes, Ottawa.
Calgary.
Yes, Calgary as well. We do have projects in Calgary.
Oh, nice.
And Calgary. There's some in Edmonton as well.
Okay.
And Barrie and all those areas.
So could you tell me about investment properties? Like people have houses already, but they want to invest in other properties. What about that?
So in terms of that, if somebody wants to invest, I would definitely say this would be the ideal golden time to invest right now. As you know, the prices are a little bit lower than what they were before. And so basically, this is the best time to get the best deal. And like I said earlier, the population is set to increase by a lot. Like I said, by 2041, they're planning to increase the population to 47 million. So, and the housing demand is not gonna meet that.
Yeah.
So why not take advantage of this time? Right now, the prices are low. So why not get something right now? And before the immigrants, everything's opening up, more immigrants come in.
I think in the future it will be hard for the investment properties
It's going to get harder. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not going to be as crazy as it was before, but if bidding wars and more demand starts coming in, I wouldn't be surprised. And then the property that you can get now for a certain price, you might have to
higher.
It'll be higher, and there might be a bidding scenario again. So why not get something right now?
Right. And as you can see, in 2020 there was COVID, right? And before COVID, you know how the market was, and during the COVID, and now how the market is. What do you like? How do you differentiate? Well, how was the market during COVID?
Well, the market during COVID, as you know, that was a very unprecedented situation. So the interest rates were at all-time low. And it was obviously just everybody was just, there's a lot of money coming in from the government, a lot of support. So everybody was just trying to buy.
Oh, really? During COVID? There was a lot of buying?
There was a lot of buying. That's when the market went crazy. Prices went sky high. Like there was bidding wars and people were paying 300,000, 200,000, 100,000 over asking.
I remember like during COVID, I used to walk and I used to see like for sale. Everybody were like selling houses, and I think going and buying somewhere else.
Yes, exactly. It was a very crazy time period. People were doing blind offers, no inspections, just putting in blind offers.
They had time as well.
They just,
I feel.
They're just, it was the whole frenzy, right? The whole,
I know.
They thought like just prices are just gonna go higher and higher, but.
How about the bidding process? Like I remember before COVID, there was a lot of big bidding going on the houses. But during COVID, it was the same or no for the bidding?
For the bidding, if you go back to January, February, that's when it was at its peak. The whole bidding in Brampton, there were houses, townhouses going for like 1.5.
They were like literally bidding. Like we see the house, it's like not too much, but in a week it was like high price, and I was like, what? In a week it's gone up.
Yes. And now, as anticipated, prices have started normalizing a little bit, so some of those people, they might feel like they have overpaid, but
Oh really?
So,
they have like now the prices are really low, like that they overpaid.
They're not really low, but they're
nice,
just back to
affordable.
Normal, back to what they should have been, because during like the January to March period, they were very it got overpriced. So if something was $100, it was selling for $140, $150. Now it's back at $100. So I would say the prices are stabilizing and back to what they were. So
okay. We'll take a short break and we'll be back after the break. Welcome back after the break, and with us Abdul Minhas is sitting, a realtor. So Abdul, tell me, any plans for Christmas or fall? You're going on vacation somewhere?
Maybe in the winter I'll do a little getaway, maybe go back home to Pakistan or Cuba.
Is it hard for realtors to actually go on vacations or no? What do you think?
It's I guess you can say that. Yeah, there's always something
You're
going
always on toes, right?
We're always, so it is a little bit difficult, but you need to give yourself
I feel
a break.
You don't have any holiday. Like you're working on the weekdays, weekends, no vacation.
Rarely. It gets difficult, but I try to manage. I try to squeeze in something, and especially now the pandemic's over, so this is a good time, I guess, to.
This year was busy. It was a busy year.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So any plans for Christmas?
Christmas, just winter shopping and
Are you off on Christmas or no?
No. The market does it's a little bit slower in the winter that time, so that's one aspect.
People are all on vacations and holidays. And then it's cold winter, so yes. So any plans for 23?
Just grow my business and get more exposure and just get things more escalated, I guess you can say.
That's nice. Any plans for Pakistan?
there's nothing planned for the immediate future, but I really, if I had the opportunity, I know, there's a very big disaster going on there right now.
Yes,
So
floods.
I would like to go and volunteer or help in any way that I can. So I have donated, and I encourage all the viewers as well. We're facing one of the biggest catastrophes in the history of Pakistan. There's
True.
almost 33 million people without a
Affected,
home.
right?
Affected, yeah. So if you can please help out in any way you can, just
I think there are a lot
donate
of
to any
people who are
charity.
donating. I have seen a lot of flyers as well where you can donate.
Oh yeah.
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 Right.
So any way you can, just
true.
help. Just
And any advice for your viewers?
So basically, like I said, I think this is the golden time to buy right now. Prices are at their lowest, so might as well strike and get the best deal. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, please give me a call. I'm available 24/7. I guarantee the best service. My motto is that I'm client focused and results driven, and I promise you I will live up to that 100%. So please give me a call, email me, shoot me a text. My phone number is 647-786-3453. My email is minhasabdul.com, and my website is www.abdulminhas.com. Please call me anytime, and I look forward to helping you out with your real estate needs. Thank you and take care.
Thank you so much, Abdul Minhas, for coming on my show. It was a pleasure
Thank you for
talking to
having
you,
me.
and you have given us so much information about the real estate.
Glad to.
And I feel our audience also have a lot of knowledge now about the real estate, and you can benefit of whatever Abdul is saying. And obviously, whenever you want to buy, sell, you can always contact Abdul. His number, his website, everything is given on the screen, so you can contact him. Thank you very much for watching my show, Lights, Camera, and Action. Today, and I know you have benefited a lot about real estate with Abdul. Like this, I'm gonna get every week another important guest every week, so that you benefit, and they can talk about their business, promote their business. And anybody who wanna come to my show, they're all welcome. You can contact me on my Facebook account or on Awaz Entertainment. So stay tuned for next week, another guest. Until then, have a good evening. Bye. Thank you. Hi, I'm Kubra. I'm bringing you Lights, Camera, and Action, a brand new show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Awaz Entertainment.